Hi guys and welcome to another video. So today we're going to be basically decorating my island. I feel like it's been a while. Well, actually, to you guys it might not be a while, but for me it's definitely been some time since I've been on here. And honestly, I'm quite excited. So this is the area we're going to be working on today. I did make this a little bit sped up just because I still kind of decorate a little slow. And I don't think you guys want to watch me like lollygag around my island for forever just to do absolutely nothing. So to save yourself the trouble and like the time, this is sped up. So I hope that is okay. I'm definitely not gonna talk throughout this whole thing, or at least I doubt I will. But if I do, then whoops, sorry. But I just don't think I will. But I didn't tell you guys what we're building today. But if you can see from the thumbnail, the title, we are building a lemonade stand. This is a kid car island, and I felt like a lemonade stand would be like honestly kind of cute. Like I remember growing up, I didn't do a lemonade stand, but I did do like a slushy icy stand when I was younger. I did one in my neighborhood, and it was honestly so much fun. I literally remember going around the neighborhood and putting out like little flyers and stuff to like different houses, and people actually came and got like their little slushies. Honestly, so much fun. But I remember being absolutely hot and just sitting underneath the table trying to stay cool. So I felt like if we're making a kid core island, a lemonade stand is honestly very essential. Like a lot of kids have done a lemonade stand or any type of stand. I feel like it's just one of those things that like you kind of recognize with like kids. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna make it to where okay, so I have to explain some things. I had different ideas for these the storefronts, but instead I ended up lining them. But I was gonna make like a fake building type of thing going on. Um, but for some reason I just did not feel like doing that much. And sometimes simpler is better. And yeah, I kind of like the lined up. I'm gonna put like you guys gonna see later. I'm gonna put like the glowing moss in the back, and we're just gonna have to pretend like those are like lemons that squeeze like fresh lemon juice. Because that's honestly what I was thinking that it could be used for. And I never used dry rollers, I feel like, so I definitely want to throw them one in this time. Because I feel like they add like a little bit more of a pop, a little bit more fun, especially if you have them doing the little animations. So yeah, I'm not gonna talk about this whole thing. I do expand this a little bit just because I don't know if you can see, but like I haven't even put anything in yet, and I feel like my space is already so limited. But I'm trying to do better about not like making the area so big and having so much area to fill in because I feel like it makes it a little bit more harder to decorate, and it also leaves more room for like weird, awkward, empty spaces. So I was trying to make it not be so big, but either I made this actually too small or I just somehow had a lot of things I wanted to add into it. So I do expand on it just a little bit. I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna do like surrounding it. Um at the end you see I just add like a whole bunch of trees just because it is at the end of the island. But yeah, so this is how it's gonna end up being. I think it actually came out super cute. I'm super excited for you guys to see it. I'm not quite sure what other ideas I have to build for this island. I think because kidcore is like so, it feels so different for me. I'm not quite sure like what all to build. So if you do have any ideas that you think would be super cute and neat, do definitely let me know. And if you guys see my battery literally dies on me. It literally dies on me while I'm doing this. And I didn't realize until I was filming that I don't know the last time I ever even charged my controllers. And I was like, how dare it be low? Like, I know I haven't charged it in months, but like, of all times to be low, it has to be like when I'm recording. And it was so inconvenient. But I guess enough complaining. I do go back. Well, no, I don't in this video, but I will later in my own time. I want to go back and add like some different drinks or like little lemonades, you know, like things to make a little like lemonade stand. Because in this, I don't really have anything, so I do want to go back and add it. And then also, I added in a public bench at the end, and that's another thing as well. I might go back and customize it later, um, because I didn't know it had like the little custom design on it when I put it down. So I'm probably gonna go back and fix that as well. I'm not quite sure. So yeah. So this is the like and it would be the completed final, but just know like there would be like some little minor changes and like things added. But I'm gonna come back when it's time for the final tour. And bam, we're back. And honestly, this is kind of cute. I did it in the custom designs codes. I didn't add anything to like the sidewalk part just because I'm not sure if I shared. I don't think I'm gonna keep the custom design codes on the sidewalk that I've been using. I think I'm gonna change it. So instead of putting them down, I'm just gonna save myself the time. But I think this came out super cute. Added in a few like foods and things like that, and like the lemons. And then I do want to start working on the surrounding areas next. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye.